At 8:44 a.m. on June 15, 1944, First Lieutenant Frank Tachsky crouched inside a Higgins boat, 300 yards from the southern beaches of Saipan. Japanese artillery shells exploded in the surf around him. Behind Tachsky stood 40 men, not volunteers, not heroes. Every single one came from the brig or from punishment details. They were about to land on an island defended by 30,000 Japanese troops. And Marine Corps planners already knew the truth. Scout sniper units in the Pacific suffered an average casualty rate of 73%. This was their first mission. Frank Tachsky did not recruit soldiers. He recruited survivors. When two Marines fought, the winner went to the brig. Tachsky wanted the winner. Men arrested for fighting, for theft, for assault, a former boxer, a gangster's bodyguard, teenagers and criminals. The Marine Corps called them troublemakers. Tachsky called them warriors. They were given a choice: military prison or combat duty. They chose combat. For 6 months in Hawaii, they trained for a kind of war the Marines didn't teach. Silent killing, bare hands, knives, moving through jungle without disturbing leaves, breaking a man's neck without sound. They learned sniper fire at 600 yards, bazookas against tanks, Japanese maps, enemy doctrine, and they learned how to steal. Food, weapons, vehicles. Other Marines gave them a nickname, the 40 Thieves. The name stayed. At 8:47 a.m., the Higgins boat ramp dropped. Chest-deep water. Machine gun fire ripped the surf apart. Men died before reaching the beach. Tachsky pushed inland. By 9:30 a.m., his platoon was 300 yards ahead of every other Marine unit. They were alone. Night would fall in 9 hours. That was when their real mission would begin. At 10:15 a.m., they found it. A concrete pillbox. 7 Japanese soldiers. A heavy machine gun covering every Marine approach route. Destroying it would save lives, but it would expose them. Tachsky decided in 30 seconds, a single bazooka round, 1 explosion. 7 enemy soldiers dead, and the 40 Thieves vanished back into the jungle. 4 hours later, Marines advanced through that valley. No machine gun fire. By noon, the 40 Thieves had mapped 17 enemy positions, 8 machine gun nests, 4 mortar pits, 3 artillery observation posts, coordinates sent. Naval gunfire followed. 5-inch shells erased fortifications minutes after discovery. This was something new. This was modern reconnaissance warfare. At 3:40 p.m., they found something intelligence had missed. 37 Japanese tanks, enough to destroy the entire beachhead. No air support available, no artillery ready. Tachsky considered attacking them himself. 36 rockets, 37 tanks. Then the engine started. This was not repositioning. This was an attack. Tachsky chose surveillance instead. He would guide Marine defenses. 1 tank broke formation, headed straight for regimental headquarters. If it reached the command post, the invasion could collapse. Tachsky had 3 minutes, 1 bazooka, 1 shot. At 7:32 p.m., Private Herbert Hodges fired. Direct hit. The tank exploded. Japanese infantry redirected their attack. The command post survived, but the shot revealed the platoon's position. Machine guns, mortars. The platoon scattered into small teams. By 9 p.m., only 23 men made it back. 17 were missing, some dead, some captured, some lost. Search teams went out at dawn. They found bodies. They found executions. They found survivors hiding in caves. 1 rescue turned into an ambush. 20 Japanese soldiers killed in 7 seconds. Then pursuit. Then a ravine. Then a box canyon. Trapped. Until Tachsky noticed a crack in the rock, a hidden passage. They escaped. The next morning, they went back in, 3 miles behind enemy lines. Caves, artillery, tunnel systems. 2 Marines entered the caves. Japanese soldiers passed within 3 feet. They were never seen. Later, 5 Marines rode bicycles through a Japanese-held city. In daylight, past enemy officers, mapping everything. No one noticed. By July 9th, Saipan was secure. The 40 thieves had lost, 12 killed, 9 wounded. More than half the unit gone. But their work reduced Marine casualties by an estimated 2,000 lives. They changed how wars would be fought. Frank Tachsky never spoke about it. He became a mayor. His son discovered the truth after his death. The story stayed hidden for 66 years. The Marines called them criminals. History calls them something else. Pioneers, 40 men from the brig, operating alone behind enemy lines. They were not heroes by design. They became heroes by survival. Frank Tachsky and the 40 Thieves.